Hey, what's up, everyone? And welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. I'm gonna come to you today, talk to you about my mentor. Now, today's the day I wanna add value to you. All right. So I want to talk to you about Grant Cardone and how impactful this man was for me. And I just realized I left my mic. Take a look. Take a look at my. Because I'm about to talk to you about Grant Cardone. All right. What's up, Joel? Let me do a quick pause. I left my microphone in my house, in my room. All right, give me one sec. All right, all right. What's up, everyone? What's up, Sonia? I hope you're watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I just got my mic, so let's start this podcast. All right. All right, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. Thank you for being here. Thank you for attending, and thank you for being here today in our podcast today. This is the Mission Driven Life podcast. Welcome to the Mission Driven Life. I really want to invite you and thank you for being here because I want to talk to you about my mentor, Grant Cardone. I want to talk to you about a person who is going to be attending the Impact Players Tour. He's going to be speaking at the Impact Players Tour. And I want to talk to you about how impactful this man has been. You know, because Grant Cardone is one of the greatest people in my life who has been a huge impact in my life. And Joel is totally right. He is telling us about, don't miss the Impact Players Tour. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, hit that link right below where Joel is listening, because 2,000 entrepreneurs, business leaders are coming to this event. People that you could do business with, people that you could sell your products to, and people you could recruit. So hit that link below. We're running out of tickets. We don't have that much left. We only have a handful of tickets left. And hit that link. Let's get you in there, right? Because I want to talk to you about a person who is going to be headlining at this event. All right, this man, hands down, he has played a huge impact in my life. And I'm excited to share you info about him and what he's about and what he has done for me. Because I know back when I was a sales manager, he has helped me raise my sales, triple my income, grew my life, grew my confidence, and actually gave me courage for me to step out and 10x my business, explode my mindset, and so much more, right? Maybe you don't know who Grant Cardone is, right? He gave me the drive, he gave me the hustle. And what's really interesting about Grant's story was that, his dad was unavailable. His dad died when he was 10 years old. He died when he was 10 years old. His dad was a drug addict, was taking all these drugs, and then his dad suddenly died. Actually, wait, no. No, sorry, rewind. No, Grant's father was not a drug addict. Sorry. That was a bad call. So Grant's dad was not a drug addict, but Grant's father died when he was 10 years old, and he walked out of Grant's life. And what's really interesting is that, like, I could relate with that, with a dad who was busy, who was around, but I had a dad who was sometimes not available, right? And I could feel that distance that, I had with my dad. And I bet Grant can relate that he had with his dad, right? When his dad was gone and suddenly gone off earth. I know what it's like to have a dad that's not available, right? That's how I could really relate. Because, Grant really has inspired me so much. And in the next couple minutes, I want to share with you about what has inspired me to be that man. To be that guy. To be me, and to help inspire me, because Grant has done this so much. if you haven't know who Grant Cardone is, he's the number one top sales trainer in the world. All right, he has wrote a handful of books on sales and marketing. He has done so many programs. He has led so many webinars. He has spoken on stage, and his events has reached almost 35,000 people. So I'm excited for Grant to be here because he's going to be coming to the 10X Impact Players Tour. He's going to be at the Impact Players Tour on July 24th, and I hope you can all be here at the event because I'm going to get a chance to meet him. And did you know that you could come here, come to the event, and actually meet Grant in person and actually take a picture with him? An executive ticket. So if you get an executive ticket, you can actually get a chance to take a picture with Grant and Elena, which never happened before. Before it was just VIP that you could only get the picture, but if you get an executive ticket, you could get that picture with Grant. All right? And you could use that, post it on your social media, and all your friends will get jealous, right? So Grant has really inspired my thinking. You know, if you haven't read the 10X rule, you know, the 10X rule by Grant Cardone, he talks about 10Xing the goals. And I always say 10X. If you always read my comments, he always talks about 10X. And that's what I got it from. So let's say you have a goal of, let's say you want to make 10 cakes, right? Let's say you want to make 10 cakes for someone's birthday party. But if you 10X'd your goal, you put it, times it by 10, whatever that goal was, now you got to make it the 100 cakes. And then you have to take all this action that it needs to take to make 100 cakes. You know, so instead of taking action to make 10, you're taking action to make 100. And this thinking has inspired me to live my mission because one of my missions is to serve 10 billion leaders. Look, there's only 7 billion people in the world. But I know one day there will be 10 billion people alive in the world somewhere, or maybe on another planet. But I know my legacy, and when our organization grows, we will achieve that. Maybe I won't be alive, but I trust that the leaders in our organization will grow that goal. So that's big thinking, right? So maybe you have a goal. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you're listening to this right now, and you have a massive goal in your mind right now. An explosive goal, a big thinking goal, a goal that is something you have in your heart. If we 10x'd it and we times it by 10, let's start blowing it out of our water, right? And Grant talks about this in the 10x rule. If you haven't read the 10x rule yet, I suggest that you check out that book. That book is a top book, all right? The interesting thing was, you know, Grant grew his business with a cold call. Grant is in the sales training business, right? So what he was doing, he was selling cars. He was selling cars first, and he was, you know, selling cars at a dealership, and he really got successful at it. He was a drug addict. He was doing all these drugs when he was younger, and he was searching for some fun. Then all of a sudden he graduated from college with an accounting degree, and he couldn't get a job. And until someone suggested that he gets a job at a car dealership. So he starts doing this job at the car dealership, right? He starts working, he starts calling, he starts selling, he starts closing deals. Then all of a sudden he starts realizing how good he was in selling. He hated selling at first, but what he did was he dedicated his life to sales and to business and to learning how to sell, how to close, how to lead people through a sales process from the beginning until the end. And what I learned from Grant was how the hustle, the drive it takes is to pick up a phone, to call every day, hit it every day, follow up every day, contact the customer every day, and serve someone every day. That's what I learned. And you know, Grant always talks about in some of his training courses, like if you don't know what Cardone U is, Cardone U is a great training course on sales and business. I use Cardone U myself. And what was really great is that I learned how to follow up with customers. I learned how to lead someone through the sales process. I learned how to close a deal. I learned how to be confident. And the biggest thing is that I learned how to have a positive attitude. Right? Because let's say you're a new entrepreneur right now. Let's say you're new to sales and you're new to business and you're new to starting your company. because that's who we work with, right? Warrior Leadership, we work with a lot of young entrepreneurs. And if you're listening to this right now, I really encourage you to learn the skill of selling. That is the number one skill, right? And I know that if I didn't have the skill of sales and marketing, I would not be where I am today. I wouldn't have Warrior Leadership. I wouldn't be moving out of my family's house. And, sales has helped me so much in my life. And if you're looking for that one skill you need to learn, if you're starting a new business and you're a young entrepreneur, sales is the number one skill. And then there's leadership, and then there's organization and all these different skills to learn, but sales is the number one, right? Because you're always going to be selling, and Grant talks about this, right? The next is cold calling. If you're a salesperson and you just started at a dealership, maybe you started at a car dealership, or you started at a place, you started at a new company, or maybe you started your own digital marketing agency. Picking up a phone, making a cold call, texting someone, messaging someone, and reaching out and leading them through the process from open to close deal to contract and payment. That is a strong skill to learn. So I really suggest you learn that skill. And Grant really teaches this a lot. And he's going to be sharing this a lot at the Impact Players Tour on July 24th, on next Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. He's going to be at the Impact Players Tour. He's going to be headlining at the event, talking to you how to blow up your business on 100-time levels, how to increase your income. And he's going to teach you how to take your business from here to here. And I'm going to be there taking notes. I trust that you'll be there to take some notes. I hope you can invest into that. So if you are interested in coming to the event, I really invite you to hit that link below, where Joel has read it. So hit that link below where Joel Gonzalez. He put a link below, and it's the Impact Players Tour. Get your access to that, because tickets are running out. We don't have a lot left, because there are so many people interested in getting all these tickets, right? So many people want to learn how to explode their business, and people are taking tickets daily. You might run out of these tickets, but I don't want you to miss out from this deal. Take advantage, hit that link below, and let me know that you want to invest into your business, all right? And if you were looking to get a ticket, but you're concerned about travel and flight and hotels, don't worry. I can handle that for you. Hotels will be, we could find a way to get you a hotel and a flight and all that. So Impact Players Tour, it's coming in July 24th. And I'm so grateful to be with you guys today. And I shared with you today about, sales, Grant Cardone, how his dad was unavailable, the drive and the hustle. And I talked to you about 10x thinking, explosive, bigger thinking, and what it could do for your business, what it could do for your legacy, and above all, what it can do for your impact in the world. So hit that link below. Love to see you in Arizona. Have a powerful day. Take care.